everyone, this is Laura from Sweet Incense Candles and Soaps. Today we are going to make another dough bowl candle. That's so hard for me to say. But instead of using, this is my used tester dough bowl, that's why it looks a little worse for the wear. We are going to use wooden wicks today instead of the cotton. And I'm not sure how this, ouch, is going to turn out because I've not done this yet. So we're going to just attach our wooden wicks to our wick clips. I get all of this from WOODENWICKCO, Wooden Wick Candle Company. Actually, they do melt and pour soap too. This size wick that I am attempting to use is a 0.30 3/4 inch booster. Okay, that's what this is. It may be a little too much, but I couldn't get the booster off and I didn't have just a regular one. So we're gonna try this and see what happens. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue from my glue gun. I was thinking I might set these maybe at a slant. I don't know if I should try it this way or just put them in this way. It's always so difficult to know what to do. I think I'm going to try putting them at an angle. The problem with these bowls is because they're so wide at the top that it is really hard to know what size wicks to use without leaving a ton of wax that doesn't get melted. Got wax there. So we're going to try this anyways. And we're going to just experiment. Okay, so we've got that done. And let me bring you over here. Okay, we have our wax melted down. I am using the coconut-apricot cream. This one I think I got from Candlewick. I've also bought it from Wooden Wick, and I have bought this from Candle Pro. They've all worked well. Today we're using a combination of scents because I didn't have enough of either one. So one of these is flowering clove and sandalwood. And this one is orange rind and clove. Both of these are from the Wooden Wick Company. So we just added them together and it smells pretty nice. So let's dump our wax. Since we're only doing one, this is just the easy way to do it. And I don't make that many candles all at once. I just do small batches. So this small Presto pot that I got from Amazon works pretty good for me. All right, we'll unplug that. Now let's check our temperature. I heat my wax up to, let's see, this says 203, so it must have been right around 205. So I heat it up a little past 200, and then I actually wait for it to cool to about 185, I don't know, 190, 180, somewhere in there, before I add my fragrance oil. So let's let this cool down for a bit. Okay, we're at 186. Close enough. So let's add our fragrance. And then we stir. Right, let's pour this. Can you see that? Let's pour this into our bowl. All right, just right. For this particular dough bowl, I use about 15 ounces of wax. Now that's the wax combination with the fragrance oil. So let me see, I think it was about How much was that? 13. I put in 1.4 ounces of fragrance. I do know that. So it must have been, let me look at my notes. I wrote this down. So it was 13.6 ounces of wax plus the fragrance oil, 1.4 ounces. And that got us to the perfect size of this bowl. Now the problem with these bowls is they're really cute, but since they're all handmade, they're kind of all different. Like I have one burning right now that it kind of leans to the right just a little bit. So when I was pouring it in, it was like, well, gotta stop there. So it looked like there was a little bit of space left on one side. So you get what you get. But this one works well for my testing purposes because it's kind of like an in-between size of the ones that I get. So anyways, we will let this cool down a little bit, and I'm going to decorate it because it's just for me, and I know you're not supposed to put dried flowers or anything in it, but it's just for me, so I can do that. Okay, bring you in closer here. I have been trying to see, I don't want to harden up all the way and then have to melt it down with my heat gun. I'm just trying to gently, we're at 121 here. The peppercorns are doing pretty good. I put in some cloves, but they're pretty heavy. So one of those just sunk to the bottom. So I'm just trying to make it look Christmassy. So we've got some organic peppermint leaf here. I'm gonna, cause that's kind of green. I'm gonna sprinkle that around like that. Even though it does smell like peppermint and not clove, it still looks Christmassy. And then we have some rosemary leaf, and the reason I was going to put some of that on was because it kind of looks like needles from a pine tree. So I'm thinking, well, that looks a little Christmassy. So let's sprinkle some of those on. So far, they're sitting on the top pretty good. Oops. We have peppercorns. Now, peppercorns are really pretty, and they look so Christmassy. The only thing is they will burn, and they will turn black if they get close to a flame. So with this, if you were going to sell these, I would not advise putting peppercorns on because they will catch fire, or at least singe and turn black. But like I said, this one is for me, and I watch my candles because I'm testing them. Whoops, that one's a little close. Where's my toothpick? Let's see if we can get these backed up a little bit without disturbing our wax yet. All right, some peppercorns. Now I do have some cloves here, but they're pretty heavy. So I'm not sure if they will just sit there yet or not. Looks like it's getting hard enough around the edges to where they may just sit there and look cute, which is what we want. All right, now I have some allspice too, but I'm thinking this might be, these are like really huge. I mean, they might be a little bit heavy. Oops. And they're just kind of the same color as the cloves too, so. All right, that's what it looks like while it's still drying. I will take another shot of it when it's completely dry and let you see what it looks like.